Do not diminish your greatness by accommodating somebody else's version of you-ness. Because when you meet yourself at the altar of your divine desires that are sacred, that were deposited within you and only you, you realize, loves, how are you? Abundant life. Here's how. Allow yourself to want what you want so that you become the woman, the goddess, the divine being who gets what she wants. Because for us women, especially if you're an entrepreneur, especially if you're breathing, how about that? We sometimes dismiss or diminish what we want, and we use and we practice fear-based thinking, fear-based, let's call it what it is, habits and programmings that we pick up since maybe we're kids. I did it too. Where the world says because you look a certain way or you come from a certain environment or background or you have an accent, we all have something in our subconscious where we're not aware of it that talks us out into wanting what we want. And I say no, because my loves, unless you allow yourself to go there, meaning to explore yourself intimately, to get to know all the notes in your soul, how would you get to taste, to live and breathe and be your freedom? Allow yourself to want what you want so that you become the woman who gets what she wants. My loves, my loves, my loves. That's why I have this meditation for you coming up next week, Sunday, and you're welcome to join us. It's called the Future Self Meditation, Abundant Life Now. Because many of us think that, let's just do the things that everybody else says you should do because it's comfortable, it's familiar, it's a guarantee that this will happen, and that's good enough for you. And then what we're doing in that is that we're talking ourselves out of the things that we truly want. And your desires are safe and sacred guidance from your divine, meaning you. And what you want matters. And let's go even deeper. What does an abundant life feel like to you? Look like to you? What does that look like? What does that feel like? My loves, I invite you to explore that. Don't talk yourself out of being you. Give up the battle of not being you. The world needs you and your essence, and so do you, your signature, the way you move through life, the way you think, the way you perceive something, the way you interpret it. Remember, if somebody has an idea and you have a similar idea, they cannot coin it, they cannot marinate it, they cannot shimmy it out the way you can, because your energy is sacred to you. So let's come back to it. What does an abundant life look like to you? Explore it. Go there. Feel like to you. Do not diminish your greatness by accommodating somebody else's version of you-ness. Because when you meet yourself at the altar of your divine desires that are sacred, that were deposited within you and only you, you realize, this is me. This is exhilarating, a little bit intimidating, but it's refreshing and it's worthy of walking it all the way out.